Hey, this is Jeff Ward. I'm a two-time AMA Supercross champion, five-time outdoor motocross champion. What made Jeff Ward Racing come about and why I want to be a part of ownership of a team is, I've had 40 years of racing under my belt. I've been in motocross, IndyCar racing, I've done some NASCAR racing, I've done supermoto racing, and I've been successful at all of that as an athlete. And I want to take that into ownership-wise, into a team with all my knowledge, what I needed to do to win those championships, and give it to riders coming up and lead them in a way that maybe they haven't got from other teams. The infrastructure we have here at Jeff Ward Racing that Mike Kraniak put together for the last 5 years with 2 Supercross titles is amazing. It's exactly what it needs to be to win championships. I've been on factory teams my whole life, and this is parallel to what anybody else is doing in the industry. So to be involved with Mike and have this head start in what I look to be as my future in owning a team and where we need to be, it's just a big head start. And so I'm so excited to hook up with Mike and the people that they've got here that have been so successful, and I know I can bring a lot to the table with the riders and then some direction on to even make it better.
What's up, guys? Josh Grant, 25 years old, Riverside, California. Proud to announce that I'm here signing my deal with Jeff Ward Racing.
I look for a guy that has speed, and a ton of talent and determination, and Josh has all those. And I think our direction here, what we want to do, and where we want to get him, there's no doubt in my mind that he'll be a podium guy every weekend.
So yeah, I've been racing for a long time. Started around 2004, professional, and yeah, I had a lot of ups and downs this year where I had some knee injuries that I couldn't get away from, and ultimately it left me on the couch, wondering what I'm going to do with my career and what I wanted to get out of racing. So it was definitely one of those times where you sit down and you realize, what's next. And I fortunately got this deal with Mike Kraniak, because my dad's been really good friends with him for a long time, and just kind of sat down and he said that we're going to go racing, and it's going to be Jeff Ward Racing. So it was cool to get that opportunity to be with Jeff and start up a new deal.
What I feel I bring to the team as an owner, besides picking a rider on the track and the results, I've been around forms of racing since I was 10 years old, and moving into the IndyCar field and that end of it opened up my eyes on what it takes to take care of a sponsor, to get a sponsor, to the people behind building the car and the team. There's way more people behind the scene that are in front of the scene that make everything happen, and it's having the right people back here at the shop and the development that gets all this nucleus going that shows on the track and the results. And I've seen it in every form of racing, and that's what we've put here at Jeff Ward Racing, and that's what's going to get us into the winner's circle, is the people that surround the rider.
Being part of Jeff Ward Racing is being part of like a legacy. He's just been one of those guys that you look up to your whole life, who's done everything from IndyCar to NASCAR, to winning championships and motocross and supercross. It's just, for me, it's a cool feeling to be part of somebody that's been that great, in anything. So I think that it's a cool deal. My program for like the last year has changed dramatically. We've had a son, Wyatt, and he's just all world. That's all I gotta say. It's just, it's a good feeling to be, be a dad and experience that part of life, where I never thought that would, come up so quick. But I've got a good, good family, Ashley and my son. It's just been it's been a good deal. So I'm really excited to get, this ball rolling, for my family to be out there and watching me race, and it's just going to be like a whole new experience for me, and it's going to be cool.
The raw speed that he has is as fast as anybody out there, and getting the right program behind him with training and testing and getting the confidence that he needs. He's a podium guy every weekend, and so that's what we're going to do here, and feel very confident that we can get Josh into that position.
When this deal came about with Jeff Ward, I jumped on it because it's one of those deals where you want to be there, and you want to make the best out of everything you can, and I want to provide for my family, and that's my ultimate goal out of life is to be the bad dude and have my son look up to me and know that my dad was a badass.
Come Anaheim 1, I think we're going to be in the position, I feel, to make a run to get championship points that we need to win a championship at the end of the year. Not saying that we can't be on the box and that we can't win Anaheim 1, but to be realistic, I think we need to go in there and, like everybody does, to get out of Anaheim with some good points, and I feel that we will be in that position.
Thanks, guys, for checking it out. You know, I'm kind of sad to say that we have a lot more news to come, but can't say it right now until we get these things figured out in the next couple weeks. But glad you guys tuned in. Stay tuned for more because we got some exciting stuff coming up, and you guys won't want to miss it for sure.